Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we're going to be playing Duck Detective.
Life wasn't easy.
It never is.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
That usually presents problems.
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Deductions. Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Deductions. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Deductions. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Alright, so we have the nest egg, so we don't have that, so find more clues. We have possibly rent, but he just said he didn't pay money for rent, so we'll have to find out, and we'll look at more options. All right.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though.
So I wonder if he was if he used to be like a police detective or something.
Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
Yeah, let's not sell real badges online. I love that the swivel chairs swivel around.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
Please don't feed bread to ducks. It's not good for them. He sighs.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Well, no, because you're huffing bread.
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
Probably pretty soon.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Did you leave your divorce papers on the floor?
I have everything I need to solve this now.
Alright, so we have the nest egg. So the duck detective spent money on bread for the duck detective. Alright.
Not my proudest moment. But the toast helps me to forget.
Yep, and there's a phone. So I've got to kick over each waste bin.
Anna! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Liar, it's literally on your bed.
You have to believe me!
No.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person. Now. Be there in an hour. I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare.
That sounds responsible.
And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Definitely fiscally responsible. Alright, so let's go over here and read.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Sicily. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Yeah, dude, if you want Anna back, you need to lay off the bread. I want to go through all the leaves. We're doing like Untitled Goose Game with the bottles. I know we're a duck. We're not a goose. And let's see this. We have...
This office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
Yeah, that's an office building for you. And here is...
I'm staying here until I get my money back!
a very mad koala.
Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus!
You, sound unhappy.
Just a little bit.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late!
So if you know that they're going to be late, plan accordingly.
I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning!
Could you not sleep on the bus?
And they don't even want to give me a refund!
I mean, sometimes if it's out of their control...
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
Yeah, it is about the principle. They shouldn't be running late, but at the same time... Looks like we have a giraffe.
Tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
Okay, let's go up. Oh, oops.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
Do I look like I work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
So let's take a look at her. Inspection. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. Alright, so we can come in here. She has a tear, so she is sad. Okay, she has a keychain. It's a boy band K-pop fan. Okay. It's KTS on the... Okay, and then we've got a name tag, last name, Wintmeyer. Alright, and that is all 3. I like how when you go through the magnifying glass, it's... This is probably one of my favorite mechanics of this game. So let's go through...
Still here?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah. Just for being... Okay. Just for being like that, I'm knocking over your trash cans. Alright, so we have... a giraffe. Cute. Appears to be a calendar. So we have smiley, happy. And we have the 7th today. Okay.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
Okay, if you're broke, how are you able to afford getting your stuff dry cleaned? Okay, so we've got letters. So you have birthday. There is this one. So first name Laura. And then there's a mug. There's a stolen mug. Okay, so this one, I swear, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Seems very angry. It's Sophia. It's not Sophia. Sophie's birthday on Thursday. Just saying, Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way across the desk. So one
These
thing...
are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
So suspects. It's important to work out the suspect's name to crack the case. Suspects enter the first and last name into the slots below their portrait in the journal's suspect page. Okay. So we have, and I'm going to show a little bit about this. Okay, so this is Sophie Windheimer. All right, so we have her. So this one we already know is the entrance. So we have different clues. We have our suspects. We have our evidence. And one thing that I discovered is that when you click on this, so when you're looking at it in the game, you know, you're having to go through and do your magnifying glass over it all to see. But once you've added it to your kind of your inventory of evidence, you can come out here and you can actually see them. So that's a really cool feature. And then we have a map of our office space. Okay. So we have reception and outside. And I believe escape also will exit out of that window. Okay, so we know it's her birthday.
You're still here?
But we're gonna...
Good observation, Sophie Windheimer.
Get out.
Aren't you impressed I deduced your name?
It's actually kind of creepy.
I'm wearing a name tag, nitwit.
Well, it doesn't say your first name, though.
That part is creepy, but I'm choosing to ignore it.
Yeah, that definitely is creepy. You should not know things like that. So what I forgot to do is, and they'll have like a little exclamation mark. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna pick our thing. Sophie is sad because nobody has remembered her birthday. Duck approved.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
That's just
You're
buttering
still
up.
Here?
Hold on.
I'll leave you alone.
So really quickly, one thing that's kind of cool is you come over here.
It's locked.
I literally just told you you need to stay out.
And then this one says...
Says server room. It's locked.
Okay, but she's not going to throw a fit if I try to look at that room. All right.
You're still here?
Yeah, let's wish her a happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
It's magic.
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I absolutely can.
My birthday. You must have a connection to someone here.
Yes, because that's the only thing that matters in
Here's the key
whether
card
you
to the
work
office.
someone. And that's how easy it is to get a key card to the office. So adding this to the case files, the office key card. All right, and let's go.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams.
And yet match the deteriorating exterior.
I knew I couldn't stay long, or it'd rub off on me.
You already sound depressive.
Now, this is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective. A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so?
Because you didn't ask and you just started yelling at me.
It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management.
Yeah.
My office.
Sounds like you already have someone in mind. You just want evidence to fit your theory. Instead
First,
of...
I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well.
Okay.
Thankfully, I
Let's go
remembered the
through.
piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
That's the little client note. So the client, so we need to figure out who hired. And this is the suspect. So we know Sophie works, but we don't know. We know where she works, but we haven't uncovered that clue yet. And this is where the map will definitely come into play, because you can see anywhere that there is a exclamation mark, there is new tasks. So we're going to come back here really quickly. We're going to go talk to Sophie. And we can come over here to the little key, and we're going to ask her about this note.
Do you have an idea who would have hired me?
Probably not.
It's about the incident, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely about the incident.
Sorry. No idea.
Okay, but you have no, you're not going to elucidate me on the incident. You're just going to leave me hanging. Okay, so let's knock over our trash cans. So let's look at, first we've got, looks like a very stressed out cat who is kind of growling. So we have strained eyes, insomniac, and we have energy drink and bad habits. I'd say drinking energy drinks aren't necessarily a bad habit. Staying up late by choice. Sometimes you can't really control being insomniac. She answers a call.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
She is busy. Let's see if we can ask her.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Who has 12 trombones?
What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have 1 million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise.
Probably single best employee that they've got that is working on going into burnout mode.
You have no clues for me.
That would be a no.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
So who leaves their toddler at the station? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to go back over to our clues. The client we don't have yet works as a receptionist. There we go. So we have filled that
Two
out.
desks on this side look unused.
Yeah, that would be great, because then that would probably de-stress the cat a little bit. Knock over that.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
Okay. Petrovich. And then we have Rezel. Cecilia. I keep mispronouncing that. Escargot. So more stations. And then we have Hollandaise. That's the only one that for whatever reason, I can't pronounce that.
Their buses don't go very far.
All right, why do you have 1, 2, 3, 4? Why do you have 5 mugs? Okay, let's take an inspection. We have thick glasses, strong prescription, bad eyesight. We have Laura custom mug. I do not believe that you have paws. And Velcro shoes and lame. So I'm not quite sure what the connection is between those two. Let's talk to
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time.
But they're not on time.
Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Yes, really. Let's see what they have to say about the notes.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
He chuckles.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Sure. He sighs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo!
I'm so hard up for money. Maybe I should have asked him to
Mr. Duck Detective.
pay for that signature.
I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Okay, let's go back, and we have a receipt, expensive, West currency, Salami, high quality, and we have spotless, good condition. So
That's a lot of salami.
that is a lot of salami. Do we have any? We don't have any new clues.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Yeah, that's okay. So let's look at our map. What else do we have? We do have something else here in the office, and then we have the manager.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
Okay. That's all right. So we don't have the client because his or her. So we have a stolen mug. Coworker known as. We don't really have that. Cat works in. Oh, we don't have that. And the crocodile we know is in the operating office. Okay, let's go through. We have a profile picture posing. We have a name, last name Whitlock. Okay. Password, me and sexy aliens. So we have... All we gotta do, if we can crack their password, we could get into that computer.
There are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
That phone is constantly ringing. Let's see. Hold on. Can we go into the kitchen yet?
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Let's see real quick. If I look at my evidence for... No, it's not the evidence. No, okay, I know where it is. It's... If I come over here to this guy, he had a thing with a little paw print, so I'm willing to bet that that is Laura. Do we have... We do not have a last name for her, I don't think. And we don't have anything for him yet. Oh, here we go. Here's a thing we've got. There we are. So the layout's kind of lazy. Yeah, your photo here. First name Freddy sucks. And stop with the post-its. That's So we have Rufus as the first name and Sedaris as the last name.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
I don't think the employees do either. Into the manager's office.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Alright, so let's go through. When I like to see them first, I like to go through and just to kind of see who I'm dealing with. So we have an angry brow, they're stern. They have a tie, expensive, branch manager, okay. And staying baby food, family man. So there's our bear.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Alright, let's come over here. So here we have Ernst. Do we have... Yeah. This is... Freddy. Yeah, they said that. They don't like him. Do we have... Think about that. We'll keep looking around.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent. Signed by L. Angst.
Okay. So that L. Angst right there. So we have the bear is and he is the branch manager. And the cat is Laura, works in customer service, and the crocodile called Freddy.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene.
Alright, so tricky deductions might require new perspectives, so you can press H at any time to get basically hints. H for hints.
Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Hold on, I see ya. Let's look at... We have... Kids, identical age, twins. Okay, we have... Ooh. Nice frame, high quality frame. And then... Ooh, we have hinges. So there's a secret compartment behind the door.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
Yep, sorry. Sorry. You're clearly hiding something. I need to go back and ask him about the investigation. Let's ask about...
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's
Okay.
good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
You don't say.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
So, are you paying her 5 times as much? No. Alright, so the only person who has not... And we still got some more clues that we could do. But Laura's the only one that hasn't said she didn't hire them. By a coworker known as... Freddy. No. Lunch. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if we can go into the kitchen and get some more clues.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
Don't eat bread.
I knew I had to stay strong.
Bread's not good for you.
This wasn't what I was here for.
Seriously, don't feed bread to ducks.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting,
TMI.
I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Okay, so let's go over first. First things first, gotta knock over the things. The trash bins. So we have a party. It's canceled due to budget cuts. That looks like Laura and Sophie. Looking for an editor, unpaid. Yeah, internship. Hungry, get your own lunch. So angry note, hungry.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the jam incident.
All right, so let's go talk to these people. Let's look. First, we have a Whisk. It looks like, yep, Whisk Baker Motherly. Okay. There is impeccable hair, well groomed, and we have, what is this? Tan line and divorced. Okay. I just like seeing what other things they have hidden away in there. Oh, she's got a little bit more wrinkles, maybe. Probably indicates that she's maybe on the older side of the employees.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but...
Not every crime, hopefully not every crime involves someone becoming deceased.
Case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
She called it the piggy bank heist.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
She's got an active imagination. Let's
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
let's learn about the teething turtles.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Do ducks have kneecaps? Alright, so let's see about the evidence. So we've got...
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Alright, let's
What
ask
do you
about
think of
Sophie.
Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
And you are the office gossip.
But don't tell anyone!
Like, I don't need to. You're blabbing it to everyone else.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
You're not. Okay, so that's all the questions that I have for you. What about you, Mr. Penguin? We're gonna look. We have... Ooh. There we go. Worker shoes, so a practical person. Or just maybe a necessity. We have sticker sci-fi fan. Gotta love stickers. Toolbox and a janitor. looking to see if there's any other details. Okay. So let's...
Dishwasher's broken again.
Okay.
What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Yeah, don't do that. Dust just collects in the bottom, and then you have to rinse them out before you wash them, or before you can even use them. Is that all you have to say?
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit. That'll teach them a lesson.
The other thing is, and maybe I'm just wrong, I honestly don't see a dishwasher. I see a stove and an oven, or stove and an oven. I see a sink. Alright, so let's look at... Here we have Margaret as a first name, okay. We have, thanks for the food handprint, greasy sharp claws. And we have a thief, the Salami Bandit. Okay.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Alright, so let's look.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Alright, so let's see. Do we have anything? We don't have anything else.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate question.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We're still missing a clue, so we've got more suspects. The sheep works in... Okay, the penguin is a janitor. It looks like we've got one more. Who are we missing? Okay, so here... Okay, so if we're doing this, this is gonna be Margaret and Rufus. And based off of the other one, I have Sedaris. And Margaret matches the picture on there, and she was Whitlock. Okay. So, over here, so more suspects. So the penguin is Rufus. And Margaret the sheep works in... Based off of that, she works on customer service. Okay. So let's see if we can go out here. This goes outside. Ah, there is
The cold
the bus
air
yard.
ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
All right. Well, first, we gotta knock over all the bottles. Kind of our little thing here. All right, let's go and hold on. I'll be right there. A couple more offending bottles. Let's look. We have well-proportioned nose, handsome. This is hands in pockets, bad manners. That's not bad manners. Let's see. We have... What else do we have? Oh, we have a name. Embroidery, first name Boris. Okay. So, let's talk to Boris.
This isn't the bus stop.
Yeah, well, we're
You
not...
have to walk south to the central bus station.
We're not a customer.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Oh, it's cold out, but if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
That sounds like a personal issue. Okay, so let's
I'm
ask you.
investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Clearly, you know more than Sophie.
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business.
Sure.
I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
All right, let's.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
He sighs.
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you,
He's pining for her.
like Freddy Fredersen?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
Yeah, I noticed.
What do you
And the
know
penguin.
about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest.
He doesn't sound like he likes a lot of
But
people.
then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Oh god, we don't need another office gossip.
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go and look at who's dating who
Someone
in the
left
office.
their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Adding this to the case files, a duffel bag. Alright, so let's look. We have Boris Chopek. There we go. So we have all of our potential suspects. Ah, that was the last of them. So before we go in and add any more, let's go inside and get out of the rain. Okay. So the client, Laura hired because her lunch was stolen by coworker known as the Salami Bandit.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me you're the duck detective.
I'm literally a duck.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm working on it.
Unlike y'all, I'm formulating the evidence,
Can't
not
be
just...
that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
Alright, do we have any more? Okay.
Can you tell me more about Freddy Fredersen?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
I'm gonna ask you about...
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise.
Yeah, you deserve
Yeah,
it.
sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Eesh, that is late. That is... When I was talking about if it's late and making arrangements for it, I mean, I'm talking like if it's like 15 or 20 minutes late. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay, let's start with...
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
At the top.
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
You literally have 5 mugs.
Why don't you just return them?
I do. Just not every day.
Yeah, and they're not all yours.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me.
You're delusional.
He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What about...
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
So we have a surprise... Salami. That probably needs to be refrigerated. Okay, so we need to do... Boris is... The buffalo is the... bus driver. I thought
Now
we'd
that
already...
I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on. It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Alright, so the culprit So blank is being blanked by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. All right. Kitchen. Blank is playing. Okay, so let's start. Actually, let's start by going in here and seeing. So we've got these little exclamation marks. So we've got a bunch of stuff to go. Let's start with reception.
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception.
Yet you have a job.
I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
A bouncer could do that too. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we've got...
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out.
Agreed.
I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart
attack by the time she's 23. I actually clicked a little too early.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my God, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a cool poster behind her. The cat with the star. Okay. Let's see, do we have anything that we can discuss with you?
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
All right, let's look and see what he's...
Can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Especially when you can't pay him well.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Yeah, not the greatest janitor. But he came with the building.
Yeah, that's not how employments work. It's not, hey, you got this building, here's the person that comes with it. That's not how employment works. All right, let's go back to the kitchen. And oh, let's see, what does the tab say? We've got oh, we have something in the kitchen. So we've gotten all the words. So Margaret is planning a surprise birthday party for... Oh, there we go, for Sophie. Okay.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
All right, let's see. Do we have... Oh, we've got a lot of stuff we can investigate with you.
And I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Well, we already figured out who the client was.
Billy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine. And don't need no messing about our business around here.
Suspicious. That is absolutely sus.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Alright, what about...
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Yeah, mahjong in
quotes. Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Huh.
He huffs.
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Okay, so that does it with that one. Alright. Let's see. What do we have? We're still missing one. Blank is being... Okay, let's go back and look at... Okay, we still have some clues. So, do we have... Oh, there's...
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Yeah, I kind of gather that. Really kind of anyone that's not you. Oh, bag.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Certainly looks like Freddy's. But it's not, because Freddy already has his bag. So... we still have office and we have the bus yard. So let's go out and talk to Boris, and then I guess we'll go talk to Freddy.
Do you know anything about this
I thought I already asked him about this bag.
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about?
Nobody knows.
Is this your bag?
No.
He huffs.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Okay, so that should do it for that. So we just have someone else in either customer service or Freddy. And I'm gonna try Freddy. If not Freddy, then... Or did I already talk to Freddy? I must have already talked to Freddy. So let's go over here. Someone in the office, maybe...
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all.
Boris Petrovich, which we've already looked at.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
That's why there's people mad. Okay, let's go talk to Laura.
You're my client?
I thought I'd already gotten through
Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What?
We already did this.
You should have told me you're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft.
Yeah, I think I already did this.
What they were planning in the kitchen.
Yeah, definitely think they already did that one. Okay, but maybe not. Maybe that was what I needed. All right. So, we have given off of this because he picked up... Yeah, it really seems that Freddy, he picked up the wrong bag. Because I think his bag is the bag with the gym clothes, and so he wasn't supposed to get the ones with the salami. Which means that Freddy is being framed. And by whom? I would say possibly Laura, but Laura seems too busy to be framed. But the one that also gets hostile is already seems to be looking for a way. It would either be Rufus or Manfred. Okay, and that's the wrong mug? No, he didn't pick up the wrong mug, the wrong lunch. No. Okay, no, it's not. We're doing that by the Salami Bandit. There we go.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position.
It is time for, it looks like a birthday party.
I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Oh, surprise!
No way. This is all for me? Huh? A letter? Oh.
She starts crying.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredersen. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Yeah, but he's being framed.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Alright, so we have the business, the message, and presents. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of some questions to go around. So let's see.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine.
What did you get her?
I should really get back to work.
Okay. I don't have anything else to ask you. This
It's
is
a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky. Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Okay. So we have a limited edition plushie. We have Sexy Aliens Want My Number by Suffer Cerides. Okay. So we have... Okay, so we have an author's name. We have a questionable title. It's an adult novel. Okay. What do we have? 252, 620. That is a long book.
Oh God. What did I just read?
Alright, and then we have, let's go Go back here, look at the notes. We have everyone, not just Sophie, so it's a weird message. So we have Salami, so we definitely the Salami Bandit. Edgelord, so we've got a cocky attitude. Alright.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
So add it to the case file. Let's go back and look at it real quick, because we've got... Okay, here it is. And everyone... Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. LOL, Senor Edgelords. Alright, let's look. She's sobbing. We'll comfort her.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
She sniffles.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Okay, what
That's
do
not
you...
nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Do we have any more questions for you? No. Okay. So, what do we have? Okay, we are... Let's look at what we have for the present. So, Sophie received the following presents. Based off of her cover screen, and that we're gonna have Margaret gave her the book. Let's go talk to some others. So we've got...
So, what happens to the cake now?
That whole thing goes down, and the only thing you're concerned about is a cake. What about this letter?
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
Yeah, it does have some weird line breaks. Alright, let's look and see what we have. Okay, so yeah, we do need to talk to Freddy.
They really think I've done it.
Yeah, they do, and it's because they don't like you.
You have to help me. You know it wasn't me, right?
The bag.
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
You know, I have never had someone just gift me
salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Just randomly have salami appear. Do we have anything else for him? No, we have no more questions for him. Something else in the office. What do we have? Ooh, okay, so we could do that. Let's go back to our book. Let's read. So sexy aliens want my number. Captain Brightbeak stared deep in the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. That is Department of Redundancy Department. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one who stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, as the one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented whirled into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? How did this get published? It's like in Despicable Me where like Drew's like, you like this? This is garbage. Okay. But this is going to be a hint because based off of this, so it's blue, is it blue skinned alien? No. Or would it be purple? Purple-eyed alien. There we go.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
Yeah, that's not necessarily meaning what she needs to have. Okay, so we've got hearts. So we got levers. So people want to delete everything. Deleting data. Illegal activity. So we got some accomplices stuff here. We've got some bus vouchers. VPN. Secret cake recipes. Never gonna give you up. What else do we have? Oh. And a vacation, so a planned trip. Okay.
Who is this person she's messaging?
My guess would be, with that picture, would be whoever is writing alien novels. Okay, let's go back to the map. Still have something here in the... There's still something in the office. Ah, let's...
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Alright, now what about here? Okay. So we have... And you know, please clean his desk. I can smell it until here. Okay, the OO. So Sophie, chat, friends. Well, we kind of knew that they were friends. Oh my god, LOL, is he serious? What a dumb pen name. It's just his name spelled backwards.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
Yeah, if she likes you, she likes you. If she doesn't, then she really doesn't. Okay, does that finish out for the office? That does. I still have something with Laura in here. So let's go back into the kitchen. Do we have the note?
Tell me something about this letter.
Or the letter.
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Okay. So now, let's go out to talk to Boris. We have customs, import, procedure from passengers entering from the west border. So allowed goods, personal items, prohibited items, weapons, tin trombones, plants, books not in the Eastern. Oh, and Brezel. Yeah, prohibited goods. You can't do meat or potatoes.
What do they have against potatoes?
And
maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
No, she didn't.
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Okay, we're gonna go back inside. Dude, like, leave her alone. She's not into you. Okay, so the presents Boris gave, and I believe Laura gave her a plushie. Let's go talk to Manfred, the manager here, because I believe that's all we've got left. Yeah. And then we'll go through and we'll come back and we'll answer the rest of them. So let's ask.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson.
Yeah, you're just gonna frame everything that it's against Frederson.
It's funny.
Yeah, he's not finding things funny.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
No, only people that are
I will
ignoring.
present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Definitely feels that they're putting the cart before the horse here. All right, let's go and look at presents. I don't think anything got stolen, so nothing got stolen. So we received the following presents. Gave a necklace. Unless... Let's see. Unless she gave her a plushie on her own. But it would make sense that Laura gave her a plushie. Or the only other person that could give her a book is if Rufus gave her the book. Okay.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
So I would be looking at who did not give her one of the other gifts. So we have the message. So we had Sophie received a silly letter that contained a scary message.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Okay, and then we've got one more. The business. So are being illegally imported. So okay, so if we have that salamis are being illegally imported from Brazil. No, okay, let's look at if we're in, where's the map? There's the map. We're coming from here, maybe from... Okay, I would say either here or Hollandaise. So, let's try, because we've got all four of them. Hollandaise? Okay, then it's got to be, there we go. Sassicia.
That explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the Salami Bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Ah, from
This
that.
was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
Okay, so based off of that, I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
go
coming,
back and look at
everyone.
the question. I'm gonna go back and look at that letter a
everyone
little bit.
except for Sophie.
Sophie's missing.
Where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone like usual.
She's having problems with her family.
Does everybody know everything about what's going on with
She's at her
Sophie?
desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
No one got
I-
murdered.
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
Actually, it's Salami.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
She gasps. It's Margaret.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random duck that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
You gonna waddle out too? Because ducks
I'm
waddle.
a certified
Penguins waddle.
private investigator and
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
He huffs.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Yeah, see, it doesn't fit their narrative, so they just want to abandon it.
It's really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe.
She shrieks.
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
In fairness, she really does. She's probably got like 100 people in the phone queue now.
Leaving?
He sighs.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and now we've got that. So we've gone through those. Let's see. Do we have anything new for you? We do not.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help?
No.
You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yeah, just like that.
You're doing great.
Just like that. All right, so we do have. Oh, there's something right here. We have. There's that little kitty poster again. Okay. So KTS Enjoyer, so that's the band. Are your parents still angry at you? Angry fight. and then message nonsensical.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
That is a... We also have a...
Someone forgot their phone.
Okay. Yeah, should have done this. Someone forgot their phone first, but I like to do the investigation first. All right. Where is everyone? Because we can see where everyone is. All right. Well, we've got...
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
I don't think that's quite how...
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be that hard.
Well, you know everyone else's gossip, so why not? Oh, here's the... I don't have any more evidence for you. But we can't talk to you.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft?
Maybe because I don't have preconceived conceptions about everyone.
Are there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I'm certified.
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
He huffs. Let's go into the manager's office. As apparently he's not here. And I want to...
Manfred is out of his office.
Let's move the painting.
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Alright, inspect. Okay, so we have CS OOBD. So if that is customer service, we have 2 customer service. We have 1 operating office. Although if they fire Freddy, then yeah, that's out. Bus drivers. There should be 4. Petrov Boris is only 1 of 4. So there we go. And let's go.
Did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
So let's go through. We have keys. Possibly a server room key. We're just gonna yoink those. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you recently and the kids, but things are looking up. I would love to take you away on a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. All right, we also have... So we have 2 letters, different handwritings. Okay. Something demands employee of the month, TV in my room, keep quiet, so fear of snitching, blackmail. So Manfred is being blackmailed, and I...
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Adding this to the case files. Let's get our server. Alright, let's... Before he comes in and spots us, even though I don't think they move, we are going to tab over here real quick. Let's look back at those letters. Keep quiet about things, all these things. So the employee of the month makes me think that this is from Rufus. And this is from Manfred. Alright, so... Okay, tab, come back over here. Who else do we have? So we have something else in the office. Ah. Freddy's computer. Alright. There we are. Social media account, so kind of stalking. Okay, looking for a job, will do almost anything, buy my book, okay. We have a detective novel about kidnapping. And detective novel about murder. Wow. So, at the Beaver's Dam.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Well, true crimes are pretty popular. Alright, so we do have... Let's... We're right over here by the parking lot, so let's come over here to the parking lot. I think... Yeah, we've already seen this. Let's talk to... Do we have any other clues? No.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
If it matches the evidence.
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
Seems a bit cheap.
Look
what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
That's... facts. Okay, so we have gone to that. Okay, so now we've got to go to reception. And let's talk to... I don't think we have anything else.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
How do you know where she lives? So we have, that's it, I quit, you'll never see me again, Sophie. And I really should click on these when I'm... So never, she's being dramatic. She quit. It's very suddenly.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
So adding that to the case file, resignation letter.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me.
So she needs money. So she's hard up for money. What about you? Do you have anything?
Read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off.
Yeah, you can usually tell when you have someone that stalks someone else. They will usually be the first one to tell you when something's wrong.
Something's different.
Okay. So something's different about her letter. Do we have... unknown number, don't. We have a fight. You blocked this number, click here to unblock, so no communication. So she's trying to cut someone off of communicating. Am I the jerk for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? High expectations. I don't need much, just a handwritten card, yeah.
Can't believe she complained about this online.
I can.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Okay. So we have... Before we go in...
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Yeah, I already got that. We have that. Let's go back and talk to... This is before we go into the server room. We're gonna talk to Margaret and...
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Yeah, okay, what about you?
What do you think of this note?
Yeah, ask the gossip person.
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Let's ask.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Yeah, it's even harder when you're not paying them enough. Okay, I think that was everything. Yeah. So we're going to... go back. Okay, we have one more thing. With... let's see, do you... yeah, you have the note.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present.
It was a cheap
I
necklace.
did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
He does need to back off. Okay, let's... we good? We good. Alright, let's go into the server's room.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Never you mind.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Probably because you're not.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Okay.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
That is horrible cable management. And we have us. Tattered hat, poor. This looks so tired. Breadcrumbs. Bags under eyes, anxious.
Has that been there the whole day?
Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Can I knock over the... I can't knock over that one? Okay. He's a bear bus. Oh. I keep forgetting I need to actually... okay, we've got sales. I keep forgetting I need to actually click E to do the... move stuff over there. Manipulate history. How to delete easy settings. Camera bus. CCTV. Okay. Something happening at...
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on easy?
Okay. So now we've got all the stuff. So I would say that Sophie got kidnapped because Freddy got framed. I don't think the game would actually like off someone because it sounded like Sophie wanted to. First, it sounded like she wanted to go home, but I think leave or yeah, she wanted to snitch.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Okay. Now we have more business. So blank, blank, blank to make him or her stay quiet about blank, 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 blank. Blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. Okay. So this one... okay, I think this is... Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him or her stay quiet about... No, wait. Yeah, Rufus is blackmailing Manfred to make him stay quiet about... okay, what... Illegally importing salamis, because I think the real salami bandit, I think, is Manfred. But then we have Margaret, because Margaret and Rufus are in on this stuff, is the one that provides the vouchers to Rufus? No, three things are wrong. To Boris. Okay, let me... Okay, because this is who... The one that provide... No, it's not the Salami Bandit. No, okay. It's not Rufus. Okay, so... The Salami Bandit blackmailed... Rufus? No, this one has to be... Because Rufus is blackmailing Manfred to stay... Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him or stay quiet about... Okay, so what would be Rufus doing? Rufus is not... He's not doing the salamis. He's selling vouchers. But I mean, it's technically legal. And then illegally. There we go. Illegally selling vouchers.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for.
I mean, it's illegal in the fact that they're taking company property and selling it for their own personal profit, which would be a form of embezzlement.
I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Alright, so we have the Salami Bandit and the kidnapping. See, I think Manfred is the Salami Bandit because the Salami Bandit in his or her handwriting, because that was the thing about this, because there was some comment about handwriting. Because here we have this matches this handwriting. Matches this handwriting. So yeah, the Salami Bandit, their handwriting are identical.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Frederson ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Dun dun dun. Alright. Got one more. The kidnapping Sophie is... Wait, do we have any more clues for this? No. So let's, really quickly, let's go and look at the
Detective
help.
work isn't easy.
So ponder details.
The thing that bothered me in particular was...
So this is where it's going to, it'll have like a list of different quests that you're trying to solve, or puzzles that you're trying to solve. So we're gonna go through kidnapping.
Where is Sophie? I need to consider who kidnapped her to figure out the location. More specifically, I should check if I can find any changes in the office environment.
Okay, so changes in the office environment. So let's tab that is... Okay, so if she is... She might be at Bearbus's office in a bus. I mean, what else do we have?
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept.
That would make sense, because then when the bus goes, that would be a really easy way to get rid of her.
It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
So we have infatuation and the dirty work. I think we can leave the server room now, since we've uncovered.
What are you doing in there?
Official detective
Snooping
stuff.
around, are we? That room is strictly off limits.
Kind of my
I even
job.
put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
So that would mean that it's his area, so he doesn't like the fact that I was snooping. He thought I was snooping on him. Okay, yeah, Rufus. Alright, so we have everything. So the infatuation. Blank is the Salami Bandit's blank. So accomplice. We're talking about the infatuation. Oh, because he or she used to date. So Boris, Sophie, and the Salami Bandit needs someone who could convince Boris into helping. Okay, so we need to flip that. Sophie and Boris. She used to date Boris, and they needed someone on the inside.
Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
All right. Next, the dirty work. So we've already established that Manfred is... Oh, no, not... Nemesis, who could easily carry out the importing of the salami. So this would be Boris is accomplice.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Oh, he had several accomplices.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Aha! And there she is. A pleasant ray of sunshine that she always is.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Getting more gossip.
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Britzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
Yeah, they're all involved in the
Who
smuggling,
should get arrested for their crimes?
And then you've got Rufus and Margaret are
Manfred
embezzling.
was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yep.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yep.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely.
That's what the deal with the conspiracy is. The left hand does not have to know what the right hand is doing.
But that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts?
Well, you could hike prices, you could...
If anyone actually worked in this office.
You could make sure that people are paid accurately so that way they might want to work.
We wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey! I work!
Yeah, that's insulting to Laura.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions.
Because that's normal. You do a good job, you expect to
How am I
advance.
going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
That's a good point.
And while we're at it, Rufus! Oh, How dare you embezzle money from the company?
Yeah, Margaret's in on that.
And then threaten me!
Yeah, so that is extortion and embezzlement.
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation!
Delusional.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred.
And that was not a great book.
Not me, that's for sure.
Manfred sounds mad.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this?
Manfred's going to
If I
jail.
had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it.
Chill,
You
Laura.
were supposed to find out who stole my lunch.
We did.
Not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
She did. She sniffles.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag?
Yeah, and you were totally innocent in that.
My God, he is such an idiot!
It's like, I did a bad thing, but someone else did something that got us caught, and they're the ones that are at fault.
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan?
Because someone had to be the fall guy.
You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
I like Freddy. He's cool.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw Fred to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
So, a lot of people, Manfred definitely, players decided to arrest him. Sophie, actually more people chose Boris than Sophie. I think of the three, Boris is the least culpable, but he knew. He had to have known that what he was doing was illegal. And Sophie was just being manipulative, and now that doesn't do that. So, really great job for the dev team. Great music. I know that the music is available on Steam as well. And voice actors were great. So, fantastic game. I hope to see more of Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective, in future episodes, new cases. Hopefully, they can get enough support. Maybe the dev team might be able to do that.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, now how are you going to get back home?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
Ruh-roh. Well, I know Rufus and Margaret have extra money.
Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus?
All that, you want to take the bus? You could fly.
Guess I'm walking home.
Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun!
You're a faithful and adoring fan, Eugene.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Freddy's so awesome. He just cracks me up.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, it is the least you could do, considering you literally just shut down their entire business operation.
Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
He's a captive audience.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine.
No.
We can team up.
Absolutely not.
Everyone needs a Watson, right?
And I could be your sidekick.
I don't think Freddy is a Watson. Oh, that's a great post-credit scene. For now. I'm hoping they come out with a sequel. So this has been The Duck Detective. So hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment. Thanks for watching.